Okay. Okay, I can see a lot of comments. I can see a lot of comments. 17% are online right now. Good evening, all. And good evening to all the students from College of Nursing Sciences, Adazinoko, College of Nursing Sciences, Ibuku, Apex College of Nursing Sciences, Ibuku, and Millennium College of Nursing Sciences, Oka. So if you can hear my voice, please just type. And also those that will be watching after now, or maybe those that are watching from any other place, because this is actually a live event and anybody can get access to it. So please, if you can hear me, please let me know from the comment, please. If you can hear me, please let me know from the comments that you can hear me, please. Can you see and hear me? There are two things involved. There are two things. If you can see me or you can hear me, please let me know from the comments. All right, Gentle Dove. Gentle Dove says, yes, we can hear you. Can you see me too? Eugenia Chinaza, you're welcome. Hope you can see me too. Please inform those, because I can't go on WhatsApp right now. I can't go on WhatsApp right now. So please inform those in your various groups that, okay, China Cherem says, I can see and hear you. All right, that's good to know. So please inform those in your various groups to come online that we've actually started. It's not going to take time. It's not going to take time at all. All right, all right. Please inform them. Inform them. Let's get to at least 20 persons. We are 19 right now, so I need one person to be online, one person to join us. Okay, all right. Favor Chidera, Jennifer. Okay, let me also know the school you are. Let me know your location. Let me know where you're reaching, where you're contacting us from. All right, we have 24 persons online right now. So let me know where you're coming from. Are you from Ibuku? Are you from Adazi? Are you from Oka? Let's just take a little bit of attendance. Okay, I've seen Kunsa, Chineye Mata. All right, Kunsa. I've seen Akonsi. Okay, that is Apex College of Nursing Sciences. Kunsa. I've not seen any Millennium. I've not seen Kunsa. Please inform them. All right, Oxygen. I think that is Oxygen, right? Oxygen says, okay, yeah, it's from Kunsa. All right, you're welcome. Please inform those in your group. Type in your group, please. Type in that group that we've started. We've actually started. Please type in the group, please, so they can come up. Okay, Konsa, Akonsi, Konsa, Konsa. I've seen two Konsa. So far, College of Nursing Sciences, Adazi, is leading in attendance. Even the last time, I think they led in the attendance. All right. Let's see. Akonsi. All right. Chisom, Stanley, Babi. You're welcome. Linda. Okay. Konsa, Akonsi. I think Millennium. What's up now? Okay. Konsa. All right. Okay. All right. So we have 28 persons. Let's just get to 30 anyway. Let's just get to 30. Make sure you get a drink. I hope you got a drink for this. It's good to relax. I got my own drink. I don't want to show you anyway. Okay, so make sure you get a drink for this and relax, and make sure you participate actively. Make sure you participate actively in the live stream. Okay, so we just have. All right. Okay, but Konsa, which school is leading? Looks like Konsa. Konsa is supposed to be leading, because they are actually more in number. Just that I think they don't allow use of phones, so maybe that's why we don't really have a lot of persons coming from there. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's just go over to the business of the day, and a little bit of instructions. We have 30 questions, and I'm going to be very fast about it. I'm not going to take so much time. I'm not going to delay so much in any of the questions. So we have 30 questions that we're going to answer. And we're going to start from very simple questions to the ones I feel are complex. They might not be complex for everybody. So, and the questions are mostly subjective. I don't know. I hope you guys can hear what I'm saying. The questions are mostly subjective questions. They're mostly subjective questions, and what will happen is once I type the question, once I read the question out, or once you see the question, you just type the answer. Just type the. I have my laptop here. Then I'm looking at my phone right now. So I'm using my phone camera. Then the presentation is in my laptop. So you just type the number. Please type the number and the answer. If number one is maybe cytosol, you just type one cytosol, just like that. And there's something else I wanted to say which I just forgot right now. But let's just go straight to the business of the day. All right, are you ready? Please type ready. If you are ready, just type ready. Once I just see one, I'll go to the question. If you are ready, just type ready. Ready. If you can hear me and you're ready, just type ready. There are 35 persons online right now. Okay, Chisom Stanley, like you have a very good network. All right. Okay, Mary Adebayo. Wow. Okay, all right. You guys are ready. Thank you. So let's move to the first question. And okay, what I wanted to say is that I will just once one person answers the question, I will not be waiting. I will not be calling too many names. I will not waste time. Once I just see the answer from one person, I will review the answer. So once I see the answer from one person, I'll just call the answer to that number and we'll move forward. So I will finish on time instead of calling too many names. Okay, so the first question here is so once I just get the answer from one person, we are moving. The approximate number of cells in the human body is it 20 billion, 30 billion, 20 trillion, 30 trillion? So just type the answer. 1D. Okay. S and Y for yes. I will always put the person's name on the screen. So you are actually right. So the approximate number of cells in the human body is 30 trillion. So you're actually correct. We'll move to the next question. So the person that got this is Michelle. Next question. All right. Wow, J. Juliet. Wow. I'm happy to see you here. Okay. The most common cells in the human body. The most common cell in the human body is it erythrocyte, is it leukocyte, thrombocyte, or osteocyte? Please make sure you type the number and the answer, please. The number and the answer. Yes, number 2, please. Let's see the person I'm going to be displaying on the screen. Let's see the name I will display on the screen. Okay, so Esther Abiyi. Yes, I hope I didn't murder that name. Yes, so you're actually the winner for this number. So the most common cells in the human body are erythrocytes. Okay, next question. So the next question is number 3 is it's a subjective question. The longest cell in the human body is the longest cell in the human body. So just type the answer. Just type the answer, please. I'm going to be displaying someone's name on the screen. Yes, I can see answers from different persons. Favor Chidera. Okay, number 3. Okay, Michelle, congratulations. You are right. So the longest cell in the human body is the neuron. I think this is the second time that Michelle is getting this. Congratulations. We'll move to the next question. I want to be very fast with it. So the answer to this question is the neuron. So the neuron is the longest cell in the human body. The neuron is the longest cell in the human body. Okay, the next question is the largest organelle in the cell is. The largest organelle in the cell is. So make sure you just type the answer. It's the answer I want to see. The largest organelle in the cell. Largest organelle in the cell. I'm seeing ovum. Okay, they're not correct. So the correct answer here is nucleus. So Chisholm Stanley. So the largest organelle in the cell is the nucleus, not the ovum. The ovum is, anyway, let me not say that yet. So the largest organ in the cell is the nucleus, and the person that got this correct is Chisholm Stanley. All right, next question. Like I said, I'm going to be very fast so that we can finish. We have 30 questions. So the correct answer to this question is nucleus. Number 5, what is the largest cell in the human body? Largest cell in the human body. Please make sure you type the number and the answer. What is the largest cell in the human body? Make sure you type the number and the answer, please. Okay, number 5, ovum, cresnate. I think the first person here is Precious. Omasirichi Precious. Yes, you are actually right. So the largest cell in the human body is the ovum. Congratulations. Now, next question. So the ovum can also be called oocyte, and it can also be called egg cell. So whatever name you see. We have 49 persons online. What is the largest cell in men? Because men do not have ovum. So what becomes the largest cell in men? What is the largest cell in men? Number 6. Okay, Omasirichi Precious says sperm. Number 6. Chinecherem says neuron. Krisnate says sperm. Chinwendu ovum. Ovum is for women now. Then Precious Okonkwo says sperm. A lot of persons are choosing sperm as the largest cell in men. I don't know what we are going to choose. So the largest cell in men is a neuron, and the first person that got this is, let's check. The first person that got this is Akutakwe. I hope I pronounced that right. Akutakwe Chinecherem. Yes, the largest cell in men is the neuron. So congratulations, Chinecherem Nature. So please, the sperm cell is actually the smallest cell. It's not even close to being the largest. The sperm cell is the smallest cell. So the largest cell in men is the neuron. The neuron is actually very large too in females, but the ovum is larger than the neuron. All right, next question, please. Next question. All right, we have 50 persons online. What is the largest cell in women? What is the largest cell in women? Largest cell in women. Please make sure you type with the number. Yes, Akutakwe Chinecherem, you are actually right. So the largest cell in, so you are still the one that got this correct. Make sure I display your name on the screen. Make sure at least once, this 30 questions, make sure I display your name on the screen. So Akutakwe Chinecherem, congratulations. You got this correct. Like I said, we're going to start with simple questions to complex ones. I believe these ones are very simple questions. So the egg cell is actually the largest cell in women. Number 8. So the correct answer is egg cell. So you can also call it oocyte, or you can also call it ovum. Number 8. What are the 2 types of cells in living things? I think what's this? Okay. What are the 2 types of cells in living things? Number 8. Let's see who will get this correct. What are the 2 types of cells in living things? Okay. Dicta says somatic and germ cell. Akutakwe says eukaryotic cell and prokaryotic cell. Informa Precious says prokaryotic prokaryotes and eukaryotes. These ones are the organisms. Then Chris Nate says somatic and germ cells. So please, the correct answer is eukaryotic and prokaryotic. And once again, Akotakwe Chinecherem, congratulations. So those are the two types of cells in living things: prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Next question. The human body is composed of prokaryotic cells, true or false? The human body is composed of prokaryotic cells, true or false? Number 9. So let's see who. Okay, Oxygen says false. Chris Nate says true. Omar Sirichi says true. Ezenwafo Michelle says true. So the correct answer is false. And the first person to get this from my network here is Oxygen. Oxygen, you are correct. Congratulations. So you don't have prokaryotic cells. They are not part of the human anatomy. Prokaryotic cells are not part of the human anatomy. So you might have them in your intestines as bacteria, but they are actually foreign. They are not part of the body itself. They are not like osteocytes or erythrocytes or thrombocytes that are main body cells. They are foreign cells. They are organisms that invaded the body. So they're not part of the cell, the body itself. So the correct answer is false. Prokaryotic cells are not. The human body is not composed of prokaryotic cells. It is composed of eukaryotic cells. Number 10. List the 3 types of eukaryotic cells in humans. Number 10. List the 3 types of eukaryotic cells in humans. All right, let's see the options, the answers. So number 10, please. The 3 types of, okay, Chris Nate says fungi. I don't understand. Then Adana Judith says germ. Germ what? Please, answers to number 10, please. Dicta says somatic, germ, and gametes. Okay, Oxygen says germ cells, somatic cells, and gonads. I don't understand. So the correct answer here is somatic cells, germ cells, and gamete. And Dicta Anna, what school are you coming from? Congratulations, you are correct. So you got this correct. So the 3 types of cells, eukaryotic cells in humans, are somatic cells, germ cells, and gametes. Number 11. They list the 2 types of eukaryotic cells in humans. No, the first question was the 3 types of cells in eukaryotic, the 3 types of eukaryotic cells in humans. So number 11 is the 2 types of cells, eukaryotic cells in humans. So I want to see what. I doubt if anybody will get this correct. Okay, Dicta, you're from Apex. All right. Number 11, let's see the person that will get this correct. The 2 types of eukaryotic cells in humans. Number 11, Dicta says somatic and germ. How about gametes? Then Eugenia says somatic, germ, and I'm talking of, okay, that is, she's still in number 3. Esther says neuron, intestinal cell, and blood cells. Are you for real? Are you for real? Number 11, please. Number 11, somatic and germ cell. Okay, Clement says somatic cells and germ cells. Actually, I've not seen the correct answer for number 11. I've not seen any correct answer for number 11. Multicellular and unicellular cell, OMG. Albert Darlington. So these ones are, you can't say multicellular and unicellular cells. What you have is multicellular and unicellular organisms. Organisms that have 1 cell or multiple cells. Nobody has gotten this correct. And I think I've mentioned this in one of the classes. Gamete and somatic, no. Unicellular, multicellular, no. Germ cell and gamete, no. Nobody has gotten this correct. Nobody has gotten number 11 correct. I'm challenging you guys right now. If you want to, you can Google it. I want to see who will get this correct. Nobody has gotten number 11 correct. 50%. Somebody said animal cell and plant cell. I said in humans. Are you serious? Do you have plant cells in humans? Judith. Who is saying supermarket? I will just block you. You have to be serious. We are serious here, please. Then Jameson. Nobody has gotten this correct. Nobody has gotten this correct. Okay, let me just give you like 10 seconds to see if somebody is going to get this correct. Somatic and sex cell, no. Fever, no. Chinenye says epithelial, no. Chinwendu says somatic and sex cell, no. Well. Okay. I think Chinwendu has gotten that. Chinwendu has gotten this. So the correct answer is somatic and sex cell. Somatic and sex cell. So those are the two types of eukaryotic cells in humans. So the two types of eukaryotic cells in humans are somatic cells and sex cells. You can also say somatic cells and reproductive cells, because gametes and germ cells are sex cells. So what you have is, if you want to split them into three, you will say somatic cell, germ cell, and gametes. But if you want to make them two, the germ cells and the gametes will be called sex cells. So you have somatic cells and sex cells. So in case you're writing any external exams and you're asked a question like this. So the person that got this correct is Lillian. Lillian, what school are you coming from, please? So Lillian got this correct. Congratulations. Let's move to the next question. So what do you have is somatic and reproductive cells. List the two types of reproductive cells in humans. I think I've even answered this question already. Some person has saying connective. Connective what? Muscle and stem cell. Okay, number 12, please. We are done with number 11. We are done with number 11, please. Number 12. List the two types of reproductive cells in humans. Chris Need, you're saying number 12A. You see, that's why I had to stop objecting, because a lot of persons were cheating. So two types of reproductive cells in humans are, we have germ cells and sperm cells. How about females? Omasirichi. We have germ cells and gametes. So the correct answer here is germ cells and gametes. So these are the two types of reproductive cells in humans, germ cells and gametes. So Maserichi got this. Sorry, Adana Judith got this. So make sure I paste your name on the screen at least once. Number 13. Who discovered the cell and in what year? Number 13. Who discovered the cell and in what year? So I think this is a simple question, and I'm expecting the answer to come very, very fast. Who discovered the cell and in what year? So once I just see the first answer, I will move to the next question. Eisen1 for Michelle says Robert Hooke. How about the year? Okay, the person that got this correct is Akutakwe Chinecherem. Yes, because she listed the name and the year. So Robert Hooke in 1665. Congratulations. I've pasted your name here several times. Okay, next question. The three parts of the cells. The three parts of the cell are, so just name the three parts of the cell. The three parts of the cell. Name the three parts of the cell. Number 14, please. Number 14. This should be a simple question, and I'm expecting the answer as fast as possible. As fast as possible. Okay, the three parts of the cell. So we have plasma membrane. No, this is, I want you to type it full. I need it full. You say plasma, cytoplasm, and nucleus. This plasma can be blood plasma. So someone, Omasirichi says nucleus, cytoplasm, cell membrane. Okay, congratulations. Omasirichi, you are right. The three parts of the cell are nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell membrane. So Maserichi, I give this to you. Next question. The largest part of the cell is, I think this is also a simple question, and I will expect you to answer it as fast as possible. The largest part of the cell is, we have 53 persons online. Okay, so SN1 for Michelle says cytoplasm, and that is the correct answer. We also have Chineye Mata. You are also right, but the first person from my screen here is SN1 for Michelle. So the largest part of the cell is the cytoplasm. All right, next question. The covering of the cell is, let's see the first person to get this correct. The covering of the cell is, so make sure you, okay, covering of the cell. Number 16, I have different options coming in. Please, I will only accept those that type with the number, please. So number 16, we have SN1 for Michelle. Michelle, I think I'll give this to you. The covering of the cell is called the cell membrane. Please don't forget it's also called plasma membrane, just like oxygen type. Okay, next question, please. Number 17. So this is an objective question. Number 17, please. I want to get the answer to number 17. So number 17. The following are characteristics of the plasma membrane, except A, it is formed mainly by proteins. B, it has phospholipid bilayer. C, it is semi-permeable. 3, D. Okay, what's the correct answer, please? Correct answer to this number 17. So the correct answer to number 17 is A, and the first person to get this correct is Omasirichi Precious on my screen. Omasirichi Precious, congratulations. So the plasma membrane is not formed only by proteins. So you have proteins, you have lipids, and then you also have sugars. So this is not a major feature of the plasma membrane. Number 18. Name the 3 chemicals that form the plasma membrane. Number 18. Name the 3 chemicals that form the plasma membrane. So let's see the answers to this. Number 18, please. Number 18. I've not seen any answer for number 18. Name the 3 chemicals that form the plasma membrane. Okay, Akutakwe says proteins. I need 3. I don't know if protein is actually correct. Please make sure you type with the number. Type with the number, please. Number 18. Number 18. Type your answer with the number. Number 18. Protein, sugar, and membrane lipids. Okay, all right. And then Amarachuku Marvelous says plasma membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. This one's okay. You're still in number 14. Then Chris Nate says protein, sugars, fats. Please make sure you put comma in your stuff so that we'll know where you are. Amakai Joma says protein, sugar, and cholesterol. So the correct answer here is from Akutakwe. Akutakwe. So name the 3 chemicals that form the plasma membrane. Akutakwe, you really prepared for this. And I don't know, I have not known the school you're coming from. So we have protein, sugar, and membrane lipid. These are the 3 chemicals that form the plasma membrane. These are the 3 chemicals that form the plasma membrane. We have proteins, sugar, and membrane. We have membrane proteins, membrane lipids, and membrane sugars. Number 18. Sorry, number 19. The most abundant membrane lipid is Number 19, the most abundant. Okay, you're from Apex. All right. You are representing. The most abundant membrane lipid is number 19, please. So I think so far Apex is leading in this live stream. Number 19. So we have SN1 for Michelle says phospholipid. Nazanwa Raphael says plasma membrane. I don't know the number you're answering for. Please type the number. Chineye Mata says phospholipid. Chris Need says phospholipid. Please make sure spellings are correct. Omasirichi Precious says phospholipids. Okay, so the correct answer here is for number 19 is phospholipids, and a lot of you have gotten that correct. But the first person for my screen is SN1 for Michelle. Michelle, sorry, I think you're from, I've forgotten the school you're coming from. Did you say MCONSA? Yeah, because you've also been on the screen several times. Okay, number 20. Number 20. A phospholipid is composed of a lipid head and a phosphate tail. True or false? Number 20. Okay, Michelle is from Konsa. So Konsa, I have not really seen people from MCONSA, Millennium College of Nursing. I have not seen your answers, and I don't think I've pasted you guys on the screen. Please make sure you answer one of these questions. Okay, a phospholipid is composed of a lipid head and a phosphate tail. True or false? Number 20, please. Okay, Tamunu Perfecta says true. Chineye Mata says false. Clement Choma says true. Please make sure you type with the number, because if you don't type with the number, I won't give it to you. So the correct answer here is actually false. And the first person here on my screen is Omasirichi Precious. Omasirichi Precious, please, what school are you coming from? Because you've also been on the screen several times. So a phospholipid is composed of a phosphate head and a lipid tail, not a lipid head and a phosphate tail. Please make sure you get that. So a lot of other persons got this correct. For example, SN1 for Michelle says false, and that is true, and that is correct. Chris Need says false. Chineye Mata says false. So all these persons have gotten the answer correct. Number 21. So we have 10 questions to end this live stream. So far, I don't know how you. I would like to know how you feel about this live stream. Do you have any challenge or anything you want us to do better? So far, we have 10 questions to go. So please, how is the live stream going? How's it going? Mary Cynthia, Chinecherem, I can see your answer. Favor Chidera, Precious, Okonkwo, J. Juliet. Okay, you said everything is going on well. All right, thank you so much for that. Then Oxygen says it's going on really well. Okay. All right, Gentle Dove. Okay, all right. So without wasting much time, because I would like us to finish on time. We have 10 questions to go. So let's go to the next question. Okay, internet problem. Sorry about that. Chineye Mata. All right, yeah. Sorry, Chineye Cynthia. Okay. So the head of a phospholipid is this number 21. The head of a phospholipid is lipophilic. True or false? The head of a phospholipid is lipophilic. True or false? So 21, please. Okay, the answers are coming in. Chineye, please make sure you type the number. SN1 for Michelle says true. Omasirichi Precious says false. Akutakwe Chinecherem says false. Chineye Mata says false. S and one for Michelle says false. I like the fact that we're having different options. Amara Chiku Marvelous, I think your network is slow. You're still in number 19. We're in 21. Chris Nate says false. Eugenia says true. So the head is lipophobic. So the correct answer is false. The correct answer is false because the head is lipophobic. It is lipid fearing, and it is lipophobic and hydrophilic. So the correct answer here is false, and the first person on my screen is let's go down. 21. The correct answer is false. Omasirichi Precious. Wow, you again. Omasirichi Precious from my screen. So the correct answer is false. Number 21. Number 22. 22. The tail is hydrophilic. True or false? The tail of a phospholipid is hydrophilic. True or false? Please, if you're from M Consa, can you just type? Can you just type that you're from M Consa? I don't know if you guys are here. M Consa, are you here, please? The tail, 22, please. 22, what's the answer to number 22? Is it true or false? The tail is hydrophilic. True or false? Okay, so S1 for Michelle says true. Chris Nate says true. Akutakwe says false. Chineyemata says false. Nazanwa says true. Amakai Joma says false. So the correct answer is false. So we have correct answers from Akutakwe, who is the first person. You also have Chineyemata. All right, so the correct answer is false. So the tail is hydrophobic. It's afraid of water. It's hydrophobic. It's not hydrophilic. 23. The tail, number 23, please. The tail is water-loving. True or false? The tail is water-loving. Okay, M. Kunsa, Stephanie, all right. Ifoma, all right. M. Kunsa is here. Favor Simon is here. All right. Thank you. Please, you guys should. Okay, Blu-rays. Okay, Clement Choma. We have a lot of them here. Oh, we are not just watching. Please try and type. Try and contribute. So the tail is water-loving. True or false? 23. The tail is water-loving. True or false? We're having different options. So let's call out the answers here. S1 for Michelle says false. Chris Nate says false. Chineyemata says false. Omasirichi Precious says false. Akotakwe says true. Amakai Joma says false. Anastasia Inkem Delim says false. So please, the correct answer is false. The tail is water fearing. It is not water loving. Just like we said, it's hydrophobic. So the first person here, the person with the fastest network that got it correct, because a lot of persons have gotten it correct, but the first person on my screen is S1 for Michelle. Wow. Okay. 24. The head of a phospholipid can be described as hydrophilic, lipophobic, and water-loving. True or false? So these three characteristics, can you link these three characteristics to the head of a phospholipid? Okay. The head of a phospholipid can be described as hydrophilic, lipophobic, and water-loving. True or false? So we have options coming here. Chris Nate says true. Omasirichi Precious says true. S1 for Michelle says true. Anastasia Inkem Delim says true. Amakai Joma says true. Favor Simon says true. Everybody is saying true. All right, so the correct answer is true. And the first person here is Chris Nate. Chris, not, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name well. Okay, all right. So the head of a phospholipid is hydrophilic, and which means water loving. And because it is hydrophilic, it is lipophobic. Number 25. This is an objective question. The following are functions of membrane proteins except. The following are functions of membrane proteins except. Is it form ion channels? Is it form receptors? Is it form enzymes? Or is it form vitamins? So which is not a function of membrane proteins? Okay, the answers are coming in. Badi says D. One from Michelle says D. Chineye Mata says D. Omasirichi Pressure says D. Anastasia says D. Eugenia says D. Tata says D. Alexandra. Okay, Vivian says D. So please, the correct answer is D. So membrane proteins do not form. They don't form vitamins. They form ion channels. They form receptors, and they form enzymes. You guys are getting these things correct. It's like the questions are very cheap. My next live stream is I'm going to make sure I bring questions that will challenge you. Okay, 26. Name the two major contents of the cytoplasm. I think this is another simple question. Yes, Albert Darlington. All right. Name the two components of the cytoplasm. Okay, we have answers are coming in. Chris Chineye Mata says nucleus and organelles. Okay. Chris Nate says nucleus and organelles. Omasirichi Pressure says nucleus and organelle. Linus says vitamin. I don't understand. Okay, maybe that is another. He's still in 2025. Then 26. Vivian says nucleus and organelles. Please, nobody has gotten number 26 correct. Nobody has gotten number 26 correct. Nobody has gotten number 26 correct. Nobody. Nucleus and organelle. The nucleus is an organelle now. A nucleus is an organelle. So what are the two components of? Okay, Favor Simon says cytosol and cell organelle. Then Chineye Mata says organelle and cytosol. So please, the correct answer here is cytosol and organelle. And the first person to get this correct is Simon Favor Simon. So that's the first person. And the next person here is Chineye Mata. Chineye Mata, I think you're also very active here. Okay, so and Chineye Mata, I think you're from Konsa. You're from Konsa from your picture here. Okay. All right. 27. So that's the correct answer. The living component of the cell is called. Let's see if somebody is going to get this correct. The living component of the cell, what is it called? 27. Okay, the options are coming in. One from Michelle says nucleus. Chris Nate says nucleus. Omasirichi Pressure says nucleus. Favor Simon says M. Konsa. Okay, you're from M. Konsa. Chineye Mata says nucleus. Ifeoma Pressure says living component. I don't understand. Nwaguru says nucleus. Please, nobody has gotten this correct. Nobody has gotten number 27 correct. Nobody has gotten number 27 correct. Nucleus is just an organelle. It's an organelle inside the cell. So what is the living component of the cell called? Nobody has gotten this correct. Who is getting this? Everybody. Okay. The correct answer is protoplasm. Protoplasm, and Ifeoma Precious has just gotten that. So the living component of the cell is called the protoplasm. So that's the living component of the cell. Number 28. 28. Which of these, this is an objective question, which of these is not a membrane lipid? We have phospholipid, wax, cholesterol, glycolipid. I think this is a very simple question. I need the answer very fast. Somebody said mitochondrion. Are you serious? Vivian. So mitochondrion is the energy factory of the cell. Okay, number 28. Answers are coming in. Chineye Mata says wax. Which of these is not a membrane lipid? Chineye says wax. Oxygen says wax. Akutakwe says wax. Nwaguru says wax. So everybody is saying wax, but the first person here is Badi. Okay. This person has used options. Chris needs. Okay, S1 is the first person here. S1 here is the first person. So the answer to number 28 is wax. S1 Michelle. I think so far you are the highest in this quiz. The lipids are amphipathic because why are lipids amphipathic? Please, what's the answer? Is it that they have polar and non-polar parts? Is it because they are hydrophilic? Is it because they are hydrophobic? Or is it because they have positive and negative charges? 29, please. 29. Okay. The answers are coming in for 29. 29. So the first person here is S1 for Michelle says A. Chinayamata says A. Omasirichi Precious says A. Chris Nate says A. So please, the correct answer is A. So lipids are amphipathic because they have polar and non-polar regions or parts. So now the last question, because I promised this live stream is not going to be too long. It's already 47 minutes right now. What forms the structural matrix of plasma membrane? Is it phospholipids? Is it glycolipids? Is it cholesterol? Or is it glycoproteins? What forms the structural matrix of plasma membrane? Okay, let's see the answers, please. Number 30. Okay, number 30, Chris Nate says A. Please make sure you type with the number because Admiral Darlington says A, but we don't know the number you're answering. S1 says Michelle, S1 says A. Chinaya says A. Omasirichi says A. Nwaguru says A. So please, the correct answer is they form the structural matrix of the plasma. I don't want this live stream to be too long. So thank you so much for your active participation. But before you go, I want I've always been the one asking questions in this live stream. In fact, the next live stream I want to do is, I want you guys to ask me questions from a particular area in anatomy. Yes, so I can also challenge myself. Let me see. So please, based on this cell, if you have any question that you want to ask before we end this live stream, I would like you to drop the question. I'll just maybe take questions from 2 or 3 persons. Please, any question from cell, please. Just type the question and I will answer you, please. Any question from cell before we end the live stream. Do you have any question? If you don't have any question, we can end the live stream and then maybe do it next time. Yes, any question? If you have any question, please ask me, and also let me know how you feel about this live stream. I actually had a very hectic day today, so I'm just trying to make things very fast. So please, if you have any question regarding cells, not from any other part. Okay, so who is the one that answered who is the one that answered first for 30? Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to rush this. I don't know who answered first for 30. Anyway, a lot of persons have gotten these answers. That is number 30 correct. From my screen, I think the first person here is I think it's Chris Nade. Chris Nade is the first person for number 30 from my screen. So please, any question from Cell? Okay, Adana Judith says, who is Matthias Klendin? Yes, Matthias Klendin is a botanist. He's a botanist and is a person that discovered that plants also have cells. 1938. Yes, Matthias Klendin. Matthias Swiding, that's how it's pronounced. It's pronounced Matthias Swiding. So any other question, please? Two more questions. I want you guys to ask me questions. This is what I want to do next time. Okay, Chinemata says the person that, okay, you're answering the question. Okay, you're also free to answer the questions, please. Please, I want to do another type of live stream where you will ask me questions on a particular area in particular subject in anatomy. So far, only one question. So you guys should ask questions now. Ask questions. Okay, Oxygen says I should talk more on exocytosis. Okay, exocytosis is one of the bulk transport processes. So what you need to know, first of all, I think you need to know three things about this exocytosis. First of all, it is a bulk transport process, it's bulk transport. And then secondly, it is an active transport process, is active transport. And then thirdly, exocytosis involve movement of large substances out of the cell. Exo is outside. So movement of large substances out of the cell is exocytosis. So what happens is, though in these kind of questions, you will most likely need kind of pictures to show you. So what happens in exocytosis is that a vacuole, a vesicle will be formed right inside the cell, like a substance, a vesicle, kind of a bag. You know, like if you want to buy something, you put it in a bag and then take it out. So whatever substance, if the cell want to get rid of a particular substance, it will form a vesicle, like a bag, where that substance will be placed into the bag. The substance will be placed into the bag, will be inserted into the bag, and then it will be taken to the plasma membrane. It's going to be inserted into the plasma membrane, and then from there, the substance will be removed from the cell. So exocytosis is a way of removing large substances from the cell. I don't know if you got that. Okay, the next question here is from Adana Judith. Where are the somatic cells found? Somatic cells are found all over the body. Like somatic cells are the most numerous cells in the human body. So osteocytes, like bone cells, are somatic cells. Bone cells are somatic cells. Neurons are somatic cells. So if you go to the brain, you're going to find somatic cells, which are the neurons. If you go to the spinal cord, you're going to find somatic cells, which are neurons. If you go to bones, you are going to find somatic cells, which are osteocytes. You're also going to find osteoblasts, which are also somatic cells. If you go to cartilages, you're going to find chondrocytes, which are somatic cells. If you go to the liver, you're going to find hepatocytes, which are somatic cells. So somatic cells are everywhere. If you go to the skin, you are going to find keratinocytes, which are somatic cells. You are going to find Merkel cells, which are also in the cell, in the skin. You are also going to find melanocytes. They are all somatic cells. So you can't even exhaust them. If you go to the eyes, you're going to find cone cells, which are somatic cells. You're going to find rod cells, which are somatic cells. So, in fact, somatic cells are the most numerous cells in the body. Okay, if you go to your blood, you're going to find red blood cells, which are somatic cells. You're going to find white blood cells. I think I can't even exhaust it. So, somatic cells are found everywhere. Okay, Amaka Ijoma says mitosis and meiosis. Please ask a question. If you just type mitosis and meiosis, I don't know what you're asking. Just ask a question, please. Then Chine Mata says somatic cells are also called body cells. Yes, thank you so much for that addition. I love it so much. So somatic cells are also called body cells. So the only place you are going to find reproductive cells is in your gonads, your testes for the guys, and your ovary for the ladies. So, but every other place you will find somatic cells. Yes, somatic cells are also called body cells. Chine, thank you so much for this. They are found in the human body. Example: hepatocyte, keratinocyte, osteocyte. Wow, thank you for that. Dana says, why are the germ cells called the early cells? Okay, germ cells, from the word germ, like germ is primordial, something that begins. So germ cells are called early cells because they are formed even before you were born. Germ cells were formed they were formed when you were still in your mother's womb. So that's why they're called early cells. Though I've not actually said this before, but It actually relates to that. Okay, thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. Okay, Chiwendo Lillian says, please, number 30. What happened to number 30? I don't know. So I believe I've been able to answer your questions. I don't know if you have any other question. I think I even enjoy answering questions than asking. So maybe the next live stream I will be doing answering of questions. So I would like to do more of interaction so I can get used to the camera, because forget this, I'm not actually very comfortable with this camera. So please, I don't know if you have any other question. I love answering questions more than asking. I like someone to ask me a question that I will not have answers to, so that I will use my other phone to browse it. Okay, so please, any other question, please? One more question. Please make sure your what you're typing is, make sure your spellings are correct, please. All right, thank you. Yes, Amaka Ijoma says differentiate between meiosis and mitosis. Okay, there are a lot of differences between meiosis and mitosis. So first of all, mitosis occurs in somatic cells, and then also occurs in germ cells. And but meiosis occurs only in germ cells. So mitosis involves division of the nucleus of somatic cells like osteocytes, like hepatocytes, like all the somatic cells we mentioned. So that's mitosis. It involves divisions of these cells. It also involves divisions of some germ cells. So mitosis brings about increase in number of cells, basically. And then meiosis brings about formation of gametes. So how your egg cells are produced through meiosis, your sperm cells are produced through meiosis. But mitosis brings about increase in the number of cells. And the another thing you need to know is that after mitosis, the daughter cells have 46. They still have 46 chromosomes. The two daughter cells, mitosis give rise to two daughter cells, which have 46 chromosomes, while meiosis give rise to 4 daughter cells with 23 chromosomes. So these are some of the differences between mitosis and meiosis. Okay, thank you so much for your active participation. All right, thank you so much. Thank you for that. And see you in the next live stream. Thank you.